young coaches in the room here today, trying to mold young players and trying to reach out to young players. And I asked these guys out there, and we'll talk about it now, how would you guys reach out to young players today if you were back behind the bench?
I think I'm one that's
Young?
most familiar with coaching young players, being the last one to coach in the NHL. But most of your young players now coming in are also your best players, and the way the game is, most of them are also your highest paid players. So how do you get to those players? Very simple. You have to have a really good relationship. I think the head coach or one of the assistant coaches has to be just about a one-on-one with those guys all the time, because it's a totally different lifestyle for them. Those kids are coming in as teenagers, and a lot of them, after entry-level contract, are making somewhere between $6 to $10 million a year. So you have to have a really strong relationship and know what's going on off the ice with them as much as what's going on the ice.
Well, I think, like Darryl said, it's changed the dynamics now, but as a coach, particularly with the young players, you have to get their trust. And you can't ask for it. I think you have to develop it. But I think the most important thing is when you're on a team, I always try to stress that the team is what we're talking about. We're not talking about you individually. And if you can have the faith of some players that have been through it, the core players, I think they mean so much to a team. And a rookie coming in, he usually knows his place. And if he's a little bit out of place, it's pretty tough for the head coach to jump on him right away. He's young. But if you have a good core with you that you can, they've trusted you and you've built up a trust with them, that makes it a lot better.
Realistically talking, there's 21 players on your team. 7 love you, 7 hate you, and 7 are undecided. So what you figure out is how you're going to teach 7 undecided to like you out there is the first step you better do. But like they were answering, the kids today, it's a different animal. And I hate talking money but it's out there. And the kids are making it. And you do have to deal with these kids coming in. They're making a lot of money. And they got agents out there that are very sharp and know what they're doing with them. And a lot of times, I think, when I was doing it, I would look for my veteran players and lean on them heavy to help me with the young kids coming in. Because in the dressing room, coaches can only go so far and know so much, and the players do it. And you'd say to a veteran, like if you had a Lanny McDonald or whoever you had on your team, Otto, listen, the kid isn't doing what we think he should do. You guys have a chat with them, maybe come back, we chat, yep, don't worry about it, coach. So Scotty said it, he said it's a team effort. And it's not always the coach that has to be the guy with the hammer and making it happen. And I think in today's, I watch the kids today, and they're smart, they're sharp, they know where they're going, they got a good business sense. And as a coach, you have to realize the fact that, yeah, you are the coach, but maybe you're not the smartest guy in the room, but it is your job to be the leader and to figure out and Scotty said, I love the word that Scotty threw out there, trust. Nothing better than trust.